Hello everyone, my name is Kamil Bitner. Welcome to the Gamedev Process episode, I believe 27, 28 of this nostalgia version that will soon be rebooted after the end of this prototype is completed. The reason why I rebooted because I tried to make something original, even with the retro titles, and essentially focusing mostly on making retro graphics, but making something simple yet effective at the same time. So, in case you are new to this series, Gamedev Process series in general, because this Gamedev Process modern and Gamedev Process nostalgia, the difference is the nostalgia version focused on retro titles, that retro vibe titles that I try to do something that looks old, but it's fresh in terms of gameplay. It's very simplistic to use, very simplistic to make very simplistic even to play. And the modern version is more like more ambitious titles, aiming for photorealism mostly. And the game dev process is a series that in general is dedicated to create a prototype for a game in less than a month, less than 30 episodes. That will focus, that primary objective is to create at least 3 different prototypes in order to pick the right one that will be turned into a full-time video game that will be also broadcasted and created live in front in front of you. The entire full game. So the full game either will be modern or will be retro. Both of them can be live streamed in a week. But this is only one prototype of the many, at least retro titles, and the game dev process in modern series will start after this prototype will end, because I have problems choosing which prototype will be most suitable to have most suitable direction. But the problem is not just gameplay, but it's the direction in terms of plot, ambient, themes, you name it. So the thing that I always do before I start is that I introduce myself that I'm a 10-year plus experienced video game developer. I work primarily on these two softwares, Blender and Unreal Engine. Both of them can be downloaded for free on the internet, but please read the terms and conditions before you download and choose to use them. They are very great software to use. They are great to. It's very easy to learn from YouTube tutorials. So yeah, these are the very best thing that you ever happen to you in terms of game development. That you will learn quick from them, and your only justification to start a video game development is to have a good computer. No school degrees, nothing of the sort. You must have a great computer in order to make a game. So with that in mind, also the very first project that I started to develop for this series is Project Magic, inspired by the following titles. Primarily focused on inspired by the PS1 era Harry Potter games, early PC version of Harry Potter games, the very first one in particular, and the Game Boy Color version. This game will actually have 2 types of gameplay that you will be able to choose. One, there's the classic Harry Potter game on the PS1 with free roaming camera, you name it, auto jump, very automatic in terms of when there's an area, when a magical area, you pretty much automatically selects which spell, and the PC version is like the character turn with the mouse movement, with the control movement. So yeah, you will be able to choose which one you want to use, and it will be it's very easy to learn. It's not learn, but it's very easy to use. So just one press of a button and click. It's the gameplay you will like. So this is the reason of the reboot was because at the very beginning I deemed it to be unoriginal in terms of execution of what I was doing, but ever since I found different concepts in my mind that will keep me in a magical environment. But the story of this game is 100% original. 100% the teams are original. There is completely different objectives. This is not only learning magic you will do in this game, but you also will um, find secrets, solving mysteries, finding clues, you name it. So this is not just a complete the task, a complete the objective, but there will be lots of free roaming that will be put in front of you. And the lower titles that are also inspirational, on the lower line, were inspiration at the very beginning, but ever since this is like episode 28 or 29 of 27 or 29 of the series. So uh, these games were originally inspirational. They have a gameplay element I wanted to incorporate, but ever since I started to develop this game, develop this prototype, they start to have a life of their own, and they pretty much will be a focus on the future Gamedev Process series, but not they will not be quick to be used now. There are two different titles for the Gamedev Process Nostalgia that are in line, that not in that this kind of magical world. Absolutely not. There will be something different, and maybe after these two other prototypes will be developed, and I will be focused on those particularly inspirational things inspirational prototype that was inspired by these titles. So with that in mind, I will show you what I developed in these 20 something episodes. So this is the game. This is a prototype. You are in a classroom. And you're out of bounds, so it's not an official lesson, but it's but you learn from a wizard a specific spell that will help you navigate through this magical castle. Yes, there will be a magical castle. Harry Potter was not the first one to use them, so there have been magical castles way before in the past. So not to worry. So there will be other, of course, magical environments in this game, and yeah, this is pretty much my effort in this last almost 30 days. This whole prototype has been developed for at least a month in terms of episodes, in terms of day. So the episode will range from 6 to 14 hours stream. And this is a boss fight. That's a secret audio over there. So this entire thing was created in this low amount of time. And all the textures, everything you see, it's been done, it's been created by me, drawing by hand or using Photoshop, and this is the result. And I'm almost at the very end of this first prototype, and it's one heck of a journey. But I cannot wait to make more prototypes, and I'm kind of a puzzle because I have a future game prototype that I want to make, and it's irresistible. It keeps me exciting for at least 2 months. So it's a long urge to make that prototype. So I will be developing it after perhaps next week after this ends. And this is like on the number 2 list that I want to make because I want to make this game because it's let's just say it's I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to do this kind of game, but it's tough, um, it's tough to decide because one is incredibly ambitious. This is also ambitious, but also has this great a world that I want to develop and this great castle I want to develop. And this is if this game starts full development, this is just year one. In terms of there will be like in the Harry Potter games, there will be 7 years, so as 7 different titles of retro games, and each part is expand. I will expand the castle even further. So that's what keeps me exciting. But the only one problem of this whole thing is that I barely have a direction in terms of story. So I'll give you a small briefing on the state of how I will proceed with that. With the story, I'll just give you a small gameplay speed run of this whole era because I cannot resist myself from doing it. And again, this was created in 30 days, in less than 30 days. So okay, so I will play while I give you a small briefing on why. Sorry. So I'll give you a small briefing on the why I'm reluctant to make this full title at the moment, because this story, as you can see, you learn a spell by finding these books all over the castle, so you will not be forced to just attend lesson in order to learn spells. You also have quite a few spells that will be that you will learn and will help you expand your wizarding abilities. It will also expand sorry, one thing, I just confused which one. Okay, this one. So I'm sorry if I started from the top, just mixed up. Yesterday's stream was very brief, of almost 5 hours, and I know it's not much, but I nearly fall asleep, so I did not want to repeat that. Almost fell asleep. We're doing developing, and bear in mind this is I'm in a different time zone than you are, most definitely. I'm on the European time, so it's 4 p.m. while this on your side of the globe, if your time is Eastern time, it's 10 a.m. So I build this up to 6 in the morning at some point, and and I forgot what I was aiming with the whole thing. So this you want to spell doing this. Let's see. Okay, you have like collectibles. These are the collectibles. I will change their aesthetic, of course. This is rough. If you like boxing. Okay. These are the enemies. They're not actually harmful. This is only elf that works in this castle. So if if you hit a book, you will unlock secret areas. See, you went down there. It's a secret area right over here. So there will be a collectibles over here. I just have to figure out which one will be. What happened? Weird. Jam itself. Okay, so it happens. Let's start out from this point right here. Let's hit this. Okay. So as you can see, it's automatic. That's like in the PS1 version. Thank you for the collectible. Each of these bookcases have a secret. You can find secrets or find triggers inside of it.